Hello everybody, this is Jack Dennis. Welcome to our channel. Today's program will be our last tying session with Master Tyer John Barr. We'll be featuring one of his favorite flies, and I'll tell you, one of my absolute favorite flies because I have it in my box. It's called the Slump Buster. All around streamer pattern. They can imitate a lot of different creatures that are out there in the water, especially sculpin, but it's got light design and fabulous rabbit strips. I mean, they are the basis of so many streamers, the fluid motion of the rabbit. It's just one that you don't want to miss. And remember, you can tie this in different colors, and this will have a bullet head, and you can change the colors of the bullet head. I have a lot of fluorescent orange ones, but this is a fly that definitely have in my box. So enjoy our last fly with John Barr. This is the last fly.
Last fly.
And it's something I love dearly, and that's cone heads.
This
I do my kiwi muddlers now. I got them with cone heads. I'm selling them, and they're doing olive, black, okay, and then the natural gray rabbit, which is and they're doing, I guess, another kind of a rust color. You know, which is what your brown really is, and your bouffés too. But and that's a rabbit strip kiwi muddler. It's a muddler, and I find that this bullet head is dynamite on those.
Yeah. This is a tungsten. This fly, the bouffés is kind of a delicate fly, drifted. This fly is the
Thrasher,
pit bull of streamers.
All right, I like that.
It's heavy. You dive it behind rocks. You dive it off of shelf offs, off of ledges. It's not meant to be fished in thin water.
Right.
Or
really meek of heart.
Yeah, or meek of heart, because
it might bonk you on the head, is what you're telling you.
It could kill you.
It could kill you.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous fly.
Yeah, we want to get our releases here tonight. All of you out there, helmets are sometimes used.
No, there's a helmet law for bouffés. I mean, for slump busters in most states.
So stump busters, is that what we call this?
Slump. When you need to break out of a slump, you put one on.
Oh, that's right.
Most states have helmet laws now. Oh, there's my thread. So you go to 140. So I'm using 140 here on this. And I'm tying in some gold sparkle blade.
Okay, and you got some wire in there,
and then I've got some size brassy gold wire, okay?
Yep.
I'm going to tie both those in at the same time.
Where's there's no lead here, or is that coming?
Yeah, lead. That tungsten cone sinks them pretty fast.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that tungsten. You know, they now have the tungsten in gold, and I'm still thinking of it in dark. Most of my tungsten is dark. I know it comes in gold and all these colors. I like copperheads too. I'm a big one on copper.
I like copper. Copper with rust colored.
Yep.
Okay, this is a very simple fly. Tie that in.
And the streamers need to be simple, because if you're casting against, you say slump buster, I say stump buster, because you cast streamers by stumps where those big browns lay under.
Okay, and what we're going to use on this one instead of...
Now, that's my favorite color. That's the natural.
This is, instead of bunny, we're using zonker cut pine squirrel.
Oh, yeah, okay,
See the whole
all right.
Skin?
Wow.
It's zonker cut pine squirrel, and I like this.
Oh, I got to get some of this.
In black, wapsie. Wapsie's your source.
Oh, I got to get this for the kiwi. That's, ooh.
For small kiwis.
Yep.
And anyway, this is the greatest stuff going. You can tie really small streamers with this and still not have hair that's 5 times too long.
You know what's been so fun?
And that natural's really good color too.
I know you're really charged up about that. I tell you what's so fun here, spending this day with you, is how much stuff I've learned after 50 years of tying. Pine squirrel, little tricks. You never stop learning fly tying.
Jack, I've often said I never go fishing ever where I don't learn something or spend some time like with you today, right? Where I don't learn something.
Okay, you're tying that on, pine squirrel at the end.
Tail about the length of your hook. So I'm just tying this in with thread, just securing it. And I'm just going to bring my thread back up. And what I like to do, to kind of help keep that tail from fouling, I like to make a couple wraps under the tail. That kind of really reduces fouling problems. And then I'll bring my sparkle braid all the way up.
Boy, that looks nice.
And I'm going to leave a little room up here for a collar, because I'm going to make a collar with the remaining piece of pine squirrels. One piece construction. Very durable fly. Okay, now I'll bring my pine squirrel up. And I'm going to tie it off with a thread.
That's going to be right up at the cone, or are you leaving a little bit of room for a collar?
For a collar, because we're going to wrap this like a hackle.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Again, simplicity of movement.
Yeah, and then just to really make it tough. See, I got my sparkle braid back there at the tail to kind of support it. I just kind of wet my fingertips to get a nice clean shot at the skin, not binding it down.
Well, that's
with
nice.
the wire.
Yep.
So this is a very tough little fly. And I'll do one last bind down up front. Get two nice bind downs. So that baby's secure. It's not going anywhere.
All right. Here, come out. Here
Didn't
come
think I was going to cut any more wire.
Yeah, those pliers are wonderful.
Okay, now
we're going to wrap the collar.
Here's the cool part. You just wrap this wire around, wrap this around, tie it off, stuff. Everything's real loose in here.
Right.
So, what do?
We're going to go.
We're going to put some super glue in the cone.
It's a one fly formula.
Is
Flies tied with super glue.
So,
Super glue or Zap-A-Gap, there's a whole bunch of things
They're
you
all-
could use, but
yeah.
same stuff
super glue in the cone.
in the cone. All right.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
And we are going to just wrap a collar, just like you're wrapping a hackle. Kind of brush the fur back.
Wrap it for a fur piece.
Like,
All right, that's good. Boy, that looks nice. I'm impressed with that. I'm a big streamer fan.
I know you are.
I'll tell you, I could not see a fly tying tape without a couple streamers on it.
I know, that's why I left until the
I
last.
know. Okay, well, get that one done because the bass are going to
Okay,
eat
now
that
here's
tonight.
the key.
All right, here's the key.
Your last couple wraps
Ooh, yes.
up into the cone.
Ooh, nicely done.
And you wrap up in that cone till you can't get another wrap up in there.
That's going to tighten that cone so it doesn't dance around on you.
And then when that, see, I'm still getting
Oh, yeah.
my
Very nicely done.
hook's not even tight.
Very nicely done.
Oh, I think that might be about,
You may be done.
that might be about it.
And come right underneath it. Oh, yes.
I'm just going to wrap around it.
Yep. And this is where your whip finish. Uh-oh. You had that vise all set up for those little wee ones
Did
now.
the whole fly with it loose. Now
Yeah.
I
That's all right.
couldn't take it anymore.
Couldn't take it any longer. Oh, I like the looks of that fly.
And so you don't have to whip finish or anything because that super glue is going to lock that thread up in there.
You're going to still tie it off. You're just going to cut it like that? All right. That's
Shove the
good.
cone down. And that way the super glue will
All right.
kind of lock in. I got one little.
One little piece there. I'm going to quit being a perfection on me here. I got to spin this around so people can see it.
There we go.
All right. I feel the bass lake calling.
Okay.
Hey, you know, rabbit or squirrel or any of these, they don't look good until they're wet.
Isn't that a perfect baitfish
Oh, it is.
profile?
It is.
And
It
the
really
colors
is.
are just kind of natural modeled, and just a perfect profile.
And it'll work on about any fish. I could use that on redfish down in Texas or Florida
Oh, yeah.
or Louisiana. You could change the colors a little bit. You could do some saltwater versions of that.
It seems like more and more people are coming up and saying, God, I just like